bunch of hypocrites. I get to me. What video said is right. They told video to apologize. And I appreciate the video you did today. Normal thing. Let's be truthful. We know sometimes I'm a Rate fan. Are you getting me? Nobody's perfect. I get sometimes we also make mistake. But what video is all this why Mr. Ben video is trying his best. We should give him that favor. It's not easy. I get to back in a couple of when you speak, they try to shut you up, but the guy is still trying to speak up. And my brother, at least nobody's the devil here. Sometimes we need to also have confidence. Look at it in different ways. It's not easy. Let me tell you, if VDM is not like that, I don't know. For me, I don't know which power that body use. I don't get to me where that is from another planet. But if it's another person says, they would have shot him up. I don't know. I don't know to give that guy man. Let me be truthful with you. I've never had somebody like that since I was born. I'm just 42 now. Next year, I'm committing 43. I'm not nothing about that man. Let me be truthful with you. That guy get man. He get man. You are starting.
So thank you so much. You say you don't know what gave him the mind to be saying what he's saying. So you don't know what make VDM to call 35 ministers daft. So you don't know what makes VDM, hold on, you don't know what makes VDM to have over 30 cases in court and he hasn't lost any of it? So you don't know what make VDM to be able to attack EFCC and told them he has people in the office of EFCC that are giving him information? No, my brother, let me tell you something. I'm asking you, sir. So you don't know? Let me say something. Oh, God, sorry. I say you say you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the power that. You know why I said this is my point. What I'm trying to say is this one. Everything VDM has been saying. Remember, before VDM come out to accuse you of something, he has the proof already. And he just wanted to come and dance to it. But what I'm trying to say, that's why he's saying the truth. Like by now, nobody was able to make sure normally like the way Nigeria be so. There's always don't lock down. Maybe just go through on one side based on the way he said the truth. I get we know how Nigeria be. That's what I'm saying. The way the guy is standing for the truth. Watching. Yes, they were not round up with that guy. I ain't gonna to say. So they were round up with him. For me, I believe that the power is just say if from God above. Now God just for dinner. He just come like Jesus Christ. When it's okay, you want to come and look at it too.
Oh, yes. Wow.
Yes. That's how I look at it.
He just came like Jesus Christ. Wow. 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 That is big.
No. Remember, the Bible said that it is illegal for the Spirit of God to operate on them except through humans. Remember, that's why God have to pass through Mary to come and reduce them from sin and death. So I believe that the video just pass through them. I got to me. Let's forget this. For someone to take country, they will not be lawyers. They're not feeling that kind of brother. You know Nigeria what we do now. Just like you that is talking out to Mr. Ben. I'm not wishing you bad. If you think I'm like not Nigeria, they're not pick you. They will pick you up. It's just not about the appeal. The people they watch you. If you think I'm
Mr. Ben is in the UK, so that's why.
It's
in the UK.
Come imagine somebody within the country, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben, sometimes you see they appreciate this guy. I don't know what to do you. You say you're not going to talk about time again. Maybe see they are giving small appreciate you. Okay, this guy will try. You understand? Maybe see they give
okay. Now, thank you for your contribution. I will consider what you say, but my stand is still clear, and I hope I'm wrong. But it is called check and balances. If you know gold, don't fear fire. If you have a gold, you don't fear who want to prove it. Why do you think you people are so concerned when somebody want to ask questions about VDM conduct? Why do you think VDM have refused to answer questions? So, why so, sir? Why do you think, I've asked you these questions, and I've asked him, and I've asked a lot of people.
Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
The reason sometimes VDM don't the reason why you don't ask that person is simple. Everything he's saying, he's genuinely sure that he knows exactly what he's saying. Remember, darkness cannot overshadow light. When light from darkness vanish, he knows what he's doing. Look at the listen, do you know about that was a period of video you take an apology within 24 hours. I think you don't want to, you don't want to pick the guy. Anything VDM is saying.
Oga, very interesting that you say this, that you said now. Now, VDM come out and said, Akpala, EFCC arrested him. As of the time VDM is saying that, EFCC have not arrested Akpala. Akpala waited for a couple of days and wrote a letter and said VDM should apologize. And there was no indication of Akpala being arrested prior to what VDM said. And after Akpala requested VDM to apologize, EFCC suddenly arrested Akpala. As I told you guys, I do not come here and give you guys fake news. I come here. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
What you just said, you know what the video he did? That he had the evidence. He posted it.
No. Sorry, sir. You know that the guy was not arrested before VDM made that statement, sir.
But he was indicted. He had, listen, before VDM made the video, he was already indicted. Video had the details with him. He posted it when they arrested him. Go and watch that video back. He had the information. He was just trying to use allegedly just to make sure that, so now, I'll go shoot yourself for leg. Go and watch that video. VDM has the evidence already.
Okay.
That EFCC invited him.
Okay, I agree with you.
I
agree with you. I agree with you. I don't have to convince you, sir. Your conscience will help you to do that. So I leave whatever you say. I told you that I'm not into argument. I drop my point. I'm giving you a chance to also respond, and we're having a communication. Something that VDM does not give to you. You don't have a chance to comment on VDM page. You don't have a time. You don't have a chance to ask him questions. I'm sure that is a good way of leadership, isn't it, sir?
But we don't comment on his post now. Why not? I don't comment on his post on Facebook.
You go on Facebook and say, "Well done, you are the God."
Sometimes you comment on it. Sometimes, like when you open the Instagram,
so he opened it for you when he wants you to comment, isn't it?
From Instagram, sometimes Facebook and Twitter is always open for comments.
Thank you for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me bring my sister in. Go ahead, ma. Hi.
Hello, sir, Mr. Ben.
Go ahead, ma.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Thank you for bringing me up.
You're welcome.
I'm not a Nigerian anyway, but I'm just interested in people that is doing good work.
Oh, you are not a Nigerian?
No, I am. I am not a Nigerian.
Okay.
But I'm just interested because of this good work that VDM has been doing.
Yes.
And which the government is supposed to do.
Yes.
But my own issue, I do like to watch your videos and come on your platform because I know you are very eloquent, you are an intelligent man or something.
Thank you.
But I don't know. I think all this, if you were in Nigeria, because I know you are in the UK like myself.
Yes.
If you were there, you've been affected with what people are going on with in Nigeria. To be honest with you, I think you will be supporting VDM. I know VDM is not 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
He does have his mistakes. We are all human beings. You understand? Mm-hmm. But I think we should outweigh the good and balance it. You know what I mean? And then my own issue also, that's not issue with you, which I think, because I've never, although I don't come to your platform every day because I'm working. So
yes.
I've just done my eye surgery anyway.
Oh, bless you. I hope you are recovering well.
Yeah. So the only thing is when I come on your platform, I've never seen you praising VDM for certain things that he has done, and he has giving that bowl water to people or giving people money, helping them recover from fraud and all that. I don't see you doing that. And it just questioned me that I think if you were doing it, I don't think they themselves will be coming on challenging you or something because they know that you are in the balance. If you know what I mean, mm-hmm. That's what I think. Because it's good on your platform, praise him no matter what has happened. Because I know you said before you were for him 100% before. I was on that platform that day you said it. And I said, oh, good. But I've never heard you praising him to say, oh, VDM has done this right thing before. He has recovered this from people. He has done this, he has done that. You know what I mean? And I think we don't follow the things of the world. We have to do for our conscience to be free, because people don't know that when they die tomorrow, like me, I always say, when I die, I want my grave to be cold, because nobody will go and answer for me. I have to be there alone by myself. That's my only issue that I think with you. But all what you are doing is right. Don't tell me VDM has done wrong things before. He has. Maybe he's not doing it openly, but I think he has people that he listens to, that when they tell him, they will come. Even that girl, I can't remember her name, that's he always plays in VDM or something. But if he does something, he tells him. Even IJ, who is, I think, in the Holland or Belgium or something. Yeah, they do. But if I see you praising for one or two things, then I know that you're in the balance. But you've never praised him. When I'm not going to say never, because I don't come on your platform.
Now, you actually, madam, you are right. I have never praised him. I've always challenged every notion that he brought out. Yeah. And I think that check and balances is needed in our social media space. We have to understand that what gives him fame is because of opinion. And that opinion that gave him that fame need to be challenged to make sure it's the right opinion. Now, the problem I have is, I think if you can dish so much out to the public, you should also be able to stand and answer questions, because people have questions. I have a lot of questions for him. And if he can clear all those questions I have for him, maybe I can become one of his biggest fans. But as long as he's evasive, running away from taking responsibility.
All this there, Mr. Ben.
Yes,
sorry, I'm not being rude. Yes, you can still have those questions. I don't understand what you are saying. But what I am saying, at least, if he's done this, yes, I have so and so question for you. You didn't respond to this question. You're not responding to all this allegation to you. Blah, 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 ABCD. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But however, you did well doing that borehole for people. You did well by tracing those children, bringing them from that country that they're, exporting for prostitution. At least praise him where it is necessary. I'm not saying not to ask questions. So yes, you do, because I mean, if there is where it's done wrong, it needs to be questioned. But just for what I am saying, I've never seen you praising him.
Thank you, madam. Can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you want me to like be kind in my criticism of VDM and say
no, not be kind. No, not be kind. So be balanced.
Be balanced. Okay.
You are not sided.
Now the word balance is what I think we should use here. I should be balanced. Madam, if you are in my position and I tell people that I'm following, that are following me, that I'm doing so and so, I am doing borehole, I am bringing trafficked children from Ivory Coast, and you find out all of those things, 75% of them are lies.
No,
madam, I'm being just sentimental here, so I want you to just take my word. And then I'm not saying that 75% of his project are lies. Now, if you discover that I said I am bringing children from Ivory Coast, and it turned out I'm not bringing no children from Ivory Coast, it's just a game. If I tell you I'm building borehole, and I'm building borehole, and I'm building one borehole, and I'm saying I'm building borehole across the nation, and there's no verification to show that this is what I'm doing. The only video we have is a couple of borehole, and then you think you will still believe me?
If I've seen the evidence, I will believe you. But what I'm saying is, Mr.
No. I mean, madam, I don't want to. I have other people.
Let me just tell you, Mr. Ben, I wish you were in Nigeria, because if you are in Nigeria, you feel in the pinch of what the Nigerians are feeling, which is Africans, we Africans. To be honest with you, I don't think you will be sitting down here talking.
Madam, your own observation, you are not in Nigeria, you're observing it from abroad, isn't it? You're not even a Nigerian.
Because that's what I'm saying.
I said, you are not even a Nigerian. You are a Sierra Leonean that is observed. Hold on, madam, hold on. Madam, you are abroad. You are not a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian. I have business in Nigeria. Hold on, ma. Hold on, ma. I have business in Nigeria. I have a life in Nigeria. I have a family in Nigeria. I understand Nigerian culture. I understand everything we are doing. Now, you are a Sierra Leonean watching on internet, and I am a Nigerian watching on internet, and I'm analyzing it. You are telling me that I need to be in Nigeria to embedded what is happening in Nigeria to my own people, and how our young people has been brainwashed with social media instead of critically thinking. Now, the problem that I have with the young man called VDM is nothing than I know the act and I know the movie. And I have seen so much to see where the act is going. And when I am predicting it, I am predicting it with fatwa. I am not in any way exaggerating it. Now, the next video I am going to play, if you still here, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, Nigerians are very, very agile, and we're smart people. Well, regardless of what we do, if you want to be a criminal, if we want to, yeah, if we want to be a criminal, we'll be the smartest criminal. If we want to be, a lecturer, we'll be the best lecturer. Whatever we choose to do, we try to be perfectionist in it. VDM is a perfectionist in the mind game, and I am a perfectionist in decoding those mind games, and that's why you see so much hatred for me. Now, I don't have any personal hatred for VDM. I swear to God, if I see anybody who wants to physically harm VDM today, I will destroy that person before that harm will reach him. But what I do not see is this. I want people to be given opportunity to think for themselves instead of just follow. I don't want nobody to follow me. I don't have follower. I said it on my platform. I said, I don't have follower. I have people that want to hear inconvenient truth. Inconvenient truth. VDM is too young to be dishing out without taking questions. I have so much question for him. For example, he went to Ivory Coast. He said there was about 10 girls that are there that are pictures. Yeah, we saw the picture, madam. Yeah, we saw the video, not even the picture. We saw evidence, video evidence. Okay. But we also saw the story was not consistent. Now, this is 3 weeks now or 4 weeks. Those kids, nobody heard about them. The story has moved on. And that's exactly what I say on the first day he posted that video. I said, this video this guy posted is fake. I said, these are arranged. And people think I was joking. Now, this is 3 weeks later. And I told you, madam, those children are not from Nigeria. They are Niger. They said it with their mouth, and that is the fact. Now, the other 3 girls who VDM interviewed and claimed they are Nigerians, I want VDM to tell us where they are family in Nigeria. I asked that question 3 weeks ago. One of them said, madam, he said, I'm 15 years old. I was coming back from school, and somebody said they want to give me a lift. And then the next thing, she discovered herself in Ivory Coast. That young lady that gave that interview, that said her name is Taiwo, okay, and a Yoruba girl. The other one said she was sent there to come and do house help. Those are important information to know who their families are. This is 3 weeks later. No family member have come out to say we miss our daughter like 1 year ago in this also primary school or secondary school, and we have not seen her. Thank you, VDM. This is our daughter. Nobody. Now, the other 10 children that basically confirm they are not Nigerian, that they are Niger. VDM say they are Nigerian. And I told people on this platform that they are not Nigerian, they are Niger. And VDM did not show us the orphanage home. The name of the orphanage home, we don't know it. We don't know anything about it. Now, VDM told us, madam, that he was in his hotel when they called him. He was in the hotel when they called him that there was a young lady of 11-year-old that was TF to that country. And that young lady had HIV. And he was going to that orphanage home to go and see this young lady. Now, the orphanage home have already have this young girl with them. I think I can hear a lot of noise on the background, madam. Are you doing something? The water is disturbing our conversation. No, okay. Thank you, if that's okay. Now, because I don't want to mute you, I want you to communicate with me. Now, the 11-year-old girl that VDM say they called him to come and meet at the orphanage home. When VDM got to the orphanage home, they said the 11-year-old girl have run away, have gone. Now, madam, if you are in the situation of VDM and you are not going for the 10 girls from Niger or from Nigeria, allegedly, you are not going for the 3 girls, you are going for the 11-year-old girl who has HIV, who has been used with X and contact HIV. That's a serious thing. Now, VDM get to that building, they say the 11-year-old girl has run away or gone. Don't you think VDM should be asking where the 11-year-old go?
I'm not sure.
Send it back to me. They say run away, please. Mr. Ben, don't do this. I'm not sure about that.
Prime Minister, I beg of you, can you hold on, please? Because I have the video here. If you say anything, I will play it back to you.
Can you play the video? Play the video.
No. I want you to listen first. The 11-year-old girl was never asked about. He has gone. Gone where? Now, the next thing VDM do was to show us 10 girls that they say is from Niger. They are from Nigeria. And he put microphone on their mouth and they say they're not from Nigeria. They are from Niger. Now, this is almost 3 weeks to 4 weeks later. No story about them. 20 million has been given to the organization who is in charge of that. 20 million to an organization that has 16 billion budget. You go there and carry poor people's money and give it to a government agency that have already have 16 billion to spend. And then you give them this money for what? The organization you gave 16 billion to spend 480 million to furnish their office. Madam, this is called check and balances.
No, it's okay. I've heard you, but I don't know that. I just want to I've just had my own, but I'm just saying that you can still be doing your thing. You can still be asking VDM questions because you are not the only one. There are other platforms where people speak against VDM, but also when he does something good, they will praise him. I'm telling you, I've been watching quite new platforms.
Madam, I thank you for that. What I keep on asking is that I want to be a platform. I want to be a platform that challenge the notion. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, you have something to say.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll be still. Let me just give you time.
Thank you. I would like Mr. Prime Minister to say what you want to say, sir. Mr. Ofo, hold on, sir.
I think if you are listening to video, you have to be open-minded. Are you getting me? He never said the guy ran away. He said they send it back to Nigeria.
Did VDM say it on the video, or you are making this up, sir?
You speak Hausa?
Oga, it was not Hausa. Nobody spoke Hausa to VDM there.
You said those girls, they are not from Nigeria.
Yes.
Mr. Ben, please, I just got beg you, as I said before, if you are watching video, just be open-minded. Use all your heart and your sote word. That day, he never said he ran away. He said they send her to Nigeria.
Okay.
Play the video here. We are here. We are watching you.
Can you stop, please?
Okay, I don't stop.
Okay. You said that on the video VDM played, VDM said that the 11-year-old girl has been sent back to Nigeria.
Yes.
So VDM said this.
Yes, you can play the video. Yes, I said yes. I will wait for you.
Are you sure of this?
I'm 1,000,000% sure.
You are 1,000,000% sure.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know if I can say something, Mr. Ben.
Yeah, go. Mr. Ofo, hold on. Mr. Peace, hold on. Ofo, go ahead. I'll play the video. Hold on, Mr. Prime Minister, you must not go. I will not drop you. Did you hear what I say, sir?
Oh, I'm not going with you.
You must not go. I will not drop you. The video will be playing in a second. Mr. Offo, go ahead. Offo, go ahead. Miss Offo.
Mr. Ben, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm Offrey.
Offrey, go ahead. That's a beautiful name. Where is that from?
I'm from Edo State.
Edo, the blessed state of Nigeria. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Thanks for bringing me up. Actually, Mr. Ben, I've been following you not for years. Let me use that word for years.
Thank you.
I'm just always on the comment section. Sometimes I will just attack, you know.
I like it.
I just like to come up. I'm so sorry. I'm not here to attack you.
Go ahead, man.
I'm just here to bring up my own little piece.
Yes.
And actually, I won't even come up, make a request. If you have the like minds of the people like Felix, there, I won't come up seriously because I know such people will attack me and maybe likely you might drop me. That's why I decided to come up. So, Mr. Bell, please, I might not be I'm not hungry. In fact, when it comes to politics, I'm a female, yeah, and I know most females don't go into politics. Young people, you know, they don't even bother themselves about this. But I just decided to because I'm kind of interested, and my parents, I know what they told me back when it comes to Nigeria history and all of that. So, you see, Vivian, I believe that God can use anybody. Because I'm so surprised. Is it strange for someone to just come up? Maybe God to just bring someone up. Maybe to see, maybe somebody that would like have the mind, you know, to defend the youth or to defend people. Because it's looking like strange now. Even you, God can use you, Mr. Ben. Trust me, if you start doing things, maybe fighting the government and doing some things, people will turn against you. Trust me. I'm telling you. So this idea of you attacking Very Dark Man all the time. I'm not a fan of anybody. Seriously, I'm not a fan of Very Dark Man at all. But when it comes to the truth, let's be transparent for God's sake. This is a young man that decided to come up. He's not even in his mid-30s, in his late 30s, for God's sake. In his early 30s. Yeah. This is a young man that decided, yeah, to come up, to see the way. He saw the way the current situation of the country, and he decided to say, he decided to stand. You understand? And yet, I'm surprised to see youth, to see people attacking. Why are they attacking him? This is a guy in your platform, Mr. Bay. I've never seen you in your platform, maybe giving kudos to Very Dark Man. And I understand that's just because of maybe I won't use the word dislike. Yeah, maybe sometimes you don't agree with what he's doing. But let's be truthful here. This guy is just forgotten. He's a young man. He needs support. If you can use the same energy you are using to attack Very Dark Man, to use it to support him. Because trust me, he's listening to you. He knows Mr. Ben. He knows there's somebody Mr. Ben like talking against him. He knows. So if you can use the same energy you are using on your platform every day, Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man, if you can use the same energy, you know, it's not wrong. It's not a bad thing. You can be like, you can support him because when it comes to age, you're far older than Very Dark Man.
Yes.
He have people like you, like when they are into politics that are strong, you know, in doing things. If you can support this young man, he's not perfect. If you can support this young man, the same energy you have, imagine we have 10 people like you and Very Dark Man. For God's sake, what will happen? Let's say the truth. What will happen? It's not strange. God can use anybody, even me that I'm talking. One day, God can just decide to use me. I believe when it comes to transparent, this guy is transparent. This guy is pure transparent. He knows what he's doing. That's what I know. Because before Very Dark Man came up, if you go to Very Dark Man's story, you can't even find any negative story about Very Dark Man. Let's be true. The truth be told. The fact that you see, okay, they'll tell you that he did gay. I'm sorry for using this word. He was into the G of the thing and all of that. Go back and look. This guy is pure. He's very, for him to even have the guts to attack the government. You understand? Seriously, let's just say he's God sent. And he needs people like you to back him up, not condemning his heart for God's sake. If you keep on condemning him like this, come on. Mr. Ben, this same energy you are pushing, this same energy, I know, I told you I've been following you for a while, you know, and I know you're a good person to talk. If you can still extend the same energy, seriously, I think something will come out. Okay, you use your word that Mr. Very Dark Man don't answer questions. How will he answer questions from those that criticize him for God's sake? Even me, I won't do that. But if you can take your time, you know, take your time and reach out to Very Dark Man. If you can take your time and reach out to Very Dark Man, I think if you send him, ask him questions, seriously, from there you even know who Very Dark Man, his agenda and everything. I believe if you reach out to Verigat, he will all the questions you need. Not that we'll just be talking blindly. I'm sorry to use that word.
It's okay. It's okay. You are very, very kind with your words, and then I am literally surprised that you are very kind with your word. I do appreciate you. No. I just wanted to say something to you that if I ever disrespect you, I'm sorry. What I am trying to do on this platform is I ask questions, and that's why I keep saying that's one of the most important thing to me is that word WHY. Why? That question mark is everything, and I put it into everything I do on this platform. And I don't have personal hatred for VDM. Now, I don't see him as my enemy. I just want to ask questions, and I don't think that is bad. Now, for example, if he can clarify some of these questions that we have, because there's a way, as you know, we are abroad. I cannot jump past it. There's a level of questions I have, and if you can't answer it, there's nothing else you can tell me, and I'll take it. I'll just be like, everything you are saying cannot work, because that's how our politicians get to where they are. People forgive them. Now, I was talking about a guy called Harrison the other day. Harrison, we know his antecedent. Now, you say VDM has no history. We know the history of Harrison. And Harrison is an influencer in Nigeria. Serious influencer. And we know the history. This guy, we know history. Madam, just think about it. That Bele, they paying you now. You decided to go and lie down and ask your children to make a video of you and post it on your Facebook that you have kidney problem, even though you know you don't have a kidney problem. Now, Father Rice will chop. And until your friends and sisters begin to call you out, and they call you out, you came out to apologize. I'm sorry. At that time, you've already raised money. You kept that money in your pocket. Now, a couple of years later, you say you be human rights activist. Madam, that raised a lot of questions. So, and Nigerians will be celebrating this person. And that is how the person will get to Senate president, governor. No questions. The last assembly, Akpabio was in the Senate House. Akpabio was conditioning Kwedu to do like this. When the Senate was probing him. Just imagine if Nigeria would have held Akpabio like this. Akpabio wouldn't have been Senate president today. We forgive him because of the good he has done. But in the society of UK, forgiveness is not a word. We ask questions. We need to see actions in place. I do not hate VDM. I know exactly what I am doing. And when we get to that level, nobody will tell me to support him. It will be an automatic. Until that time, we will keep being on the circle. But I don't dislike him. However, I am disappointed at some of them that call themselves Rattle, that they can't see what I'm doing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I say something?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Mr. Ben, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you say you want, okay, the idea of you maybe ask, of course, if you ask the rattest questions, I don't think you will get the answer you want. Honestly speaking, they'll keep on attacking you. If what are the rattles? These are still same young people that might not know politics. Okay, you see, but the rattles, I will use the Hausas as an example. Yeah. I grew up in the north. To be specific, I grew up in Kano.
Mm-hmm.
You see Kano, the houses, yeah? I'm just trying to define the rattles. You see the houses, especially the young houses. When you tell them, they're just like sheep without shepherd. When you tell them to move, they move, they don't ask questions. That's how these rattles are their own. The fact that BDM is like it doing, like, he see the truth. He do evidence for everything. You understand?
Sorry, Miss Opori, I want to stop you there. Let me bring another person in. Mr. Peace, go ahead. I can only see the first name. Okay.
You show me where video said that. Because I'll be going right now. I'm about to go to work. Like 10 minutes time.
Okay. Now, if you say that you're about to go in 10 minutes, you can go.
No, so that the word we hear when you play the video, where video said that the guy ran away. Because the video I watch, video said when he went there, they said they're taking the guy back to Nigeria. The guy left, they took him back to Nigeria. Can you play me the video where he ran away? I want to watch it, please.
Okay, sir. Now, I'm going to play it in 1 minute, but we have to make an agreement. Are you ready for the agreement, please?
Yeah. I'm ready for the agreement.
So between everyone that is here,
yes.
If I play the video and that word did not come out of VDM mouth that the girl was in Nigeria, has gone to Nigeria as you claim, you will call yourself I'm a fool, and you use your own hand to block yourself from this platform.
Listen to me.
Okay, I say if VDM did not say that, Oga, if VDM did not say that, you will say I am a fool, and you use your own hand to block yourself.
Wait, he said that brought the guy for trafficking. Then he flirted with it and said, lawyers okay. When he got there, they told him that the guy had left. They are taking him back to Nigeria.
No. Where did he say?
Are you listening to yourself? Yes. He said that they are taking him back to Nigeria. Of VDM.
He said, this is your dad. Why? You said. You are that. Now make up. Now go punish your mama for you to make that statement.
I'm not like you. I will not even reply you. Listen to yourself.
You got punish your mama.
Listen to yourself. I will not reply you.
Just listen to what he says. If in Nigeria you did, I go send people after you. No, but what you say now, sir, what you say now, it is the iota of the stupidity of the highest order. You have to go to work, or I go and earn your money. You say if you did Nigeria, you for send people to Ram. Look at what you just said. I think you should send people to your brain first to help you to recover your brain, which you have lost as a child.
If you are talking, listen to yourself.
What's wrong with you? One man, you can't talk that insult somebody.
No, you have to make it stand. Let's go back to the so we are
Host, can you let people engage civilly in a civil manner and in a respectful manner?
I want Mr. Peace Amaro, go ahead, please.
I think I've been here for
Stanley, hold on. Mr. Peace, go ahead. He's actually a daft. The man is actually a daft.
No,
Oga, I said it on this platform. I want to repeat myself again. Oga, I want to repeat myself again. I say 99% of rattles are daft.
Wait, Stanley, listen. That guy said,
yeah, go down. Go down. If you cannot defend that daftness, go down. This is not civil. Oga, I'm stating obvious. I say 99% of rattles are daft.
Have a nice day, my brother.
Thank you. Enjoy your group. Go ahead, Mr. Pisa.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Ben.
Yeah.
You see, I discovered that those Nigerians that believe that white Jesus came to die for them, and if you are doing something wrong, you are not a black Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
You can never change the mindset of such people. I'm telling you the simple fact.
Unbelievable.
It's very, very sympathetic. Okay, listen to this guy. He said, VDM said they have taken her back to Nigeria. You are not changing your statement just to suit your narrative. Stand on it. Don't stand firm. Let's know where you are coming from. Let's know where you are heading to. You said Vivian said, right now, I'm not telling you, no, Vivian did not say so. They said, I don't know.
Bro,
Gangs, let me tell you guys. You checkmate your leaders by asking them questions. If they refuse to give you listening ear or to answer your questions, meaning that they have interior motive. I don't know. Mr. Ben, I understand where you are coming from.
It's very painful. It's very painful because exactly what I'm talking about is what I keep talking about. And I meant it, and I stick to my gun on that area. Now, for the benefit of doubt of the over 80 people that are watching now, I'm going to play that video in case that man will also have an idea. Now, I'm going to play the video for the benefit of doubt. And that is the video from Ivory Coast.
Right.
Yes.
Today is my birthday, but I don't care about it.
I'm trying to forward it so that they add, because I'm playing directly from his platform.
In that video, those children. All of these children have been messing with my head. I don't even sleep properly again. It's now I understand what they mean by trauma. I can't function properly. Now, those girls you are seeing on that video, those children, they were trafficked to Ivory Coast for sex. Those kids, they are below 13 years old. Now, I will explain why they are crying. They are crying because the day that I went there, it was the previous day that they brought them to that NGO. That was when they were rescued. Now, during the period that they were trafficked, nobody spoke anything they could understand. So when I came to the orphanage, I'm going to be playing another part of this video, right? Where they will speak. When I came to the orphanage, the reason that brought me there is when they are...
The reason that brought me there. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
The reason that brought me there is not the 7 or 8 girls. It's not the 3 girls. There's a major reason, important factor that brought him there. Okay? Hear the reason.
Alerted me that there's a Nigerian girl, 11 years old, who is HIV positive. They brought her there for trafficking. They slept with the girl and they infected that 11 years old girl. So I said, okay, let me go see the girl.
They brought the girl there. Now, you see where I have a problem when I analyze things like this, guys. Now, VDM said they alerted him that there's an 11-year-old girl whom they brought there. Where did they brought the girl to? Is it to the orphanage home or to the Ivory Coast territory itself? They brought the girl there. So that word alone is incomplete. Am I right to say this, sir?
Yes, that's simple truth.
It is incomplete. They brought her there. So I proceeded to go and see the girl. With him saying that he moved to go and see the girl in the orphanage home means that the girl is already secured at the orphanage home. Am I right, sir?
Right. Move on.
Now, he got to the orphanage home. I want you to listen how fast BDM moved from that 11-year-old girl to another story. It will give you a question mark like, hold on a second. The 11-year-old girl story is so big. It's 11-year-old girl. They don't knock him. They don't contact HIV. That is a massive story. That it's people, immediately you hear that, you invest your emotion on it. Now, I think the story could have been complete if VDM tell us more about 11-year-old girl before he jumped into 10 girls or 3 girls that is secured already. Now, how did he jump from that 11-year-old girl to the Niger girl is beyond my understanding. I want you to listen to this.
When I got there, they said, oh, the girl had left. But there are some other Nigerian girls.
That was the last we talk about the girl. Now, I really want somebody else. Sorry, because this, Mr. Jeff, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm driving.
German, are you there?
Yeah.
German, are you there? German, are you there? Martha, are you there? German, did you hear that word?
Yes, I heard it.
So what do you think about that, German?
All right. First of all, I will say thank you for your analysis. We all are trying to build a better country for our generations. Maybe not our own time, but the ones coming up can meet a better place to live. But first of all, Mr. Ben, I will go like this. I know you're doing a great check on VDM because it is necessary. This is what we do in abroad. When they present something to us, we try to know exactly what it is before we consume it. But still at that, I think in this in Europe, where we got most of our knowledge from, there is an organization in this Europe where you and I live. If you permit me to speak, please. There's an organization where you and I live that controls or checkmates what the governments are doing. And those people are well paid to serve the people. But here in Nigeria, we don't have that such organization. And then comes a young man whom you and I, or Mr. Pacemaker, is older than. It's just like our younger brother who is taking care of our parents at home while we are out here trying to make daily bread for ourselves here. But still, we do not appreciate those people that are home there going through these things. And I heard somebody say, if you were in Nigeria, Mr. Ben, I can guarantee you, you can't speak about EFCC 100%. And I must tell you, as loud as my mouth is, because I grew up in mobile bank, I know how the police and the mobiles operate, but I still don't have the boldness, courage to stand before the police and say something about them.
Oga, sorry, sir. I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. I play this for you and I ask for your opinion based on what you hear. Now, other thing that you are talking, if VDM is talking against EFCC and everything, we will discuss that. I want you to add your knowledge on what you heard here. I am saying that VDM lied here. I'm not alleging. I am declaring that he's a liar and he arranged all of this. Now, tell me this is not a lie.
Mr. Ben, I'm not a puppet like a peacemaker that is there. I'm not a puppet you can tell.
That's why I'm asking you. You see, I left Peacemaker. I called for you.
Yes. My opinion is this. You can't bring one video and start analyzing and start condemning this person for the whole time that you have been on TikTok.
But this is the video he posted.
The one that VDM went to this state last time to go and visit those people. Why didn't you call VDM out and say, VDM, you did very well?
Hold on, sir. Hold on. I said this is the video VDM posted, not me. And I'm telling you now, the story don't add up.
Why are we looking for negativity?
It's not negativity, sir.
Good afternoon. Can I come in?
No, hold on, sir. I'm engaging with German. German.
I don't know if you are doing damage control, but you sound like a puppet. I don't know why you are calling that man daft. He has not said.
No, I am actually, it's not Peacemaker that called the man daft. It is me that called the man daft.
No, not you. It was wasn't you.
Oga,
Him.
leave Peacemaker alone out of this. Why do you say I should not analyze this particular video?
Because
Mr. Ben, I think I should come in at this point.
Yes, not yet your time, please. When your time comes, you can come in or come out. Mr. Ben, you have a voice. I know that you have a voice. If you speak for Nigerians, it will be more better than we analyzing VDM every day. Let's analyze to you.
But sir, you're not getting my point.
Let's analyze the government. Let's do VDM.
You're not getting my point. You're not getting my point.
What is my benefit? Let us go. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper. Now we analyze the VDM. What are we benefited? How much is now your account? How much is in my account?
We should try to deal on the matter on ground. He played a video or a voice. So he asked you to say something about.
He has gone, and nobody dropped him. He gone by himself.
Yes.
Mm.
Mr. Ben, if you will allow me a minute, let me
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make I use a PG. If I say most of not they understand what you they try to hear. Okay, now a young girl, small girl, 11 years old girl, they take they carry her for trafficking. Definitely now somebody now he carry that person for trafficking, that little girl. Okay, miracle God called one miraculously. Orphanage come rescue the girl. As orphanage rescue the girl now from the traffickers, orphanage nothing reach contact Nigeria government. They all look finish. They come say na VDM they want contact to come rescue Nigerian citizen for another country. People now try to the follow matter step by step. Okay, who be the trafficker? Where the orphanage for see the girl? They see her for streets. Where she for they do the trafficking work and be out. And how come an organization, orphanage home, all look finish now to rescue another citizen? Now one individual will not be government. No. Neither call make or rescue a citizen. I don't understand. The matter is not too right. Fine, VDM, nobody say he not get there for the bet. We need to ask questions. If he did wrong, we go question and he go answer us. Then so if really they do the right thing, he go see from there they put himself because nobody's above mistake. He go from there they take correction, at least admit you're wrong. They will forge ahead. But all of now just they
waiting you talk. Waiting you mean say admit you're wrong.
Good afternoon, guys.
Peacemaker. They answer to anything when they happen to our people for abroad. If like saying you don't know anything when they happen to our people abroad, they say they go call on the government. They know the
okay, fine and good. I agree to that. But the question is this: who trafficked the girl? Where did the orphanage home got the girl from? Where did they find the girl? How did the girl get to the orphanage home? I think going to a month now. Where are the parents of this girl? Which school? Where did they? People now try to complete everything now. Very simple.
Can I? Isabel, let me tell you.
Because I haven't computer. I have not invited you to talk. Somebody is talking. Don't interrupt, please. I respect you, and please do respect yourself.
What did they talk so it don't make sense?
Now you
yeah. See, Mr. Ben, like this level, you old child, whether it's truth or no, it's not truth.
Yes, sir.
When you get to Libya, a place like Libya, and you will see something like this, even 10 years old, there is a law. If I travel by land down to Europe, you understand? This thing, I will believe that if we did try to doubt VDM, West Africa is not a place like you can travel other one day, you understand, to go and investigate those things.
Sir, I want to travel there. Oga, Jeff, please. It's two-way conversation. Martha, hold on a second. I know you've been here. I beg your apology. Jeff, I want to travel to, I have a team of people that I can send money to. If I send 200 pounds, they can go and check this orphanage home for me in a minute. and they are currently in Ivory Coast. We want to go there, but unfortunately, there's no name because VDM hide their name. We don't know who they are. So VDM say they are orphanage. Did you know their name at all?
No, even though we don't know their name, for example, when you go to Ivory Coast, you will even see horrible case when the mother waiting VDM told you. Because I dare sure what I'm saying.
No. I know. Oga, Jeff, this is I told you this platform you see here, this is no hearsay. I am asking you a question. VDM went to the orphanage home. He hid the name of the orphanage. He hid the owners of the orphanage. He didn't interview them. We don't know who they are. Orphanage is a public charity, so people can go there to donate. It's not a hidden thing. Now, VDM hide all of those things, but he showed you the video of the girls inside the building. Now, you are telling me to try to go to Ivory Coast. If I get to Ivory Coast, I'll land at the airport and I'll start asking, anybody saw VDM in this country? Is that what you want me to do?
No. I didn't say so. It's like there is a one guy I show for that video. It's like the guy is from my video. I forgot the name.
What's his name? He never gave a name. There was no name.
I forgot the name of the guy.
No, the guy never gave his name. You can, Oga, you cannot say you forgot something that has never been pronounced. No. I have the video here. Oga, I have the video here. So the video you are talking about, nobody introduced themselves as the owner of the orphanage.
It just like say the only thing I see for here.
I know where you're going. That we're haters.
Mr. Ben, no. You are doing that is sometimes everybody cannot just believe one person, everything when you just say yes. You don't understand. That's why you see opposition in anything when we are doing. You understand? It's just like saying, oh, wait, let me just talk to Bessie a little bit. Hold on, Bessie, talk to me.
Can I say something now, please?
Martha, go ahead. Thank you for joining.
So good afternoon, everybody. I want to really believe that we are speaking from a point of intellectual maturity, and we are speaking to an audience who have the ability to also digest and process things by themselves and not being a pushover.
Yes, go ahead.
I'll start like this. Tonight, I've been here for quite a while now, and too many things have been said. However, I hope I can remember everything I need to say. Beginning from the last statement, one of the statements you made, Mr. Ben, you said he didn't display the name of the orphanage or let anyone in the orphanage speak up for who they are. Now, I'm going to say this as a media person and also as an intellectual. When you are exposing a crime, how be it that crime is, especially a crime as such as human trafficking that cuts across different countries or even within the country, you are not allowed for safety purposes to divulge the name of this organization. This is not an organization that you are putting out there to say, oh, I went to visit this orphanage so people can come visit and also help them with whatever. But this is a criminal investigation. Putting the name of that orphanage in display will put that orphanage at risk. Therefore, impending whatever investigation that the Ivory Coast government will have to do towards that orphanage or towards that, sorry, not the orphanage now, towards the trafficking process. And someone also asked here saying, where did the orphanage pick? Where is the orphanage pick? Where did the orphanage pick the girl from? That was a very lame question to ask. I have rescued people on the street as an individual. You will see ladies, teenagers, young teen, preteens on the street that are being sold out into sex working. You can actually rescue anybody as a person if you are observant enough. You will know a child who is not doing this prostitution on their own accord. So saying that an orphanage that is already a body that is set out to rescue people, expecting them to come out and tell you, we saw this girl in XYZ street, that is not a question that we should bring to the table or we shouldn't be asking. Now, that aside, someone also asked the question, I think it's Peacemaker, where he said, why did the orphanage contact VDM, or why did the person contact VDM? Why didn't they contact the Nigerian government and XYZ? I'm going to answer that question. Now, I'm going to say two things here before I proceed. Either VDM is lying or VDM is saying the truth. But in this context, we are looking at it like he is lying or he's saying the truth. So there's no science. But we are analyzing a story that could possibly be true or possibly be a lie. Now, he said, why did they contact the government? Do you know, sir, Mr. Peace, that we have a minister in charge of Nigerians in diaspora? That is the person that is supposed to be contacted. And now let me blow your mind. When this thing happened, VDM tweeted it on Twitter and wrote a message to a minister of the minister of Nigerians in diaspora. And what did she say? Did you see her response? She said it is not a jurisdiction to go looking for people who are trafficked out of Nigeria. That VDM should contact. It's on Twitter. Go to Twitter. There are facts there. She completely declined her position and said it's not her. That's not what she's supposed to do. She should go and Nigerians should contact a body. That is saying there is a body in charge of this. I've forgotten the name now. NSA something. If I remember, I'm going to drop in a comment or say it in the course of my talking. Now, that is the body that is in charge. But who did VDM contacted? VDM contacted Femi by herself, the Minister for Nigerians in diaspora. She is in charge of Nigerians in diaspora. And these girls have been trafficked out of the shores of Nigeria. That is to say, it is our responsibility. God bless you. That is to say, it is our responsibility to go look for these girls. We are here talking and being emotionally sentimental, forgetting the fact that VDM categorically calls the minister in charge of Nigerians in diaspora and say, look into this case. You think if it was a lie, it's going to go ahead to write her on Twitter, to blast her on Twitter, to call her, to even give her a 7 days ultimatum. Let's be factual when we are. Let's don't be sentimental, please. I'm not a VDM fan. I'm not a VDM enemy or whatever, but this is logical. Let's use a logical reasoning. So anybody can contact VDM because why? He has made his platform, that channel through which I can speak for you. If I start making videos like that and say, oh, I want to start speaking for people, people will start contacting me both far and wide. And that's what his platform is all about.
I want you to, thank you. Can I say something? Can I say something, please? Because I don't want to be the devil's advocate here. So I'm not fighting for the minister or Nigeria in Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Abike Dabre. I'm not in position to fight for her. I think she has been a disaster in that area. But if you remember, what brought about this conversation was the video that VDM made to call her attention to it. But however, the way that attention was called was what a lot of people had a problem with, if you remember very well. Now,
sorry, Mr. Ben. I'm sorry. I might sound the way I'm sounding. I am speaking from a very emotional point of view because Nigeria is a disaster, and it will help us so well if we can come together as the people and use our voice and not try to bring ourselves down or try to criticize ourselves when we are all down already. If we can use this energy and pull down those people at the high point of authority. I know.
My sister, hold on there. My sister, hold on there. When you started this conversation, there's something particularly you said. You said you believe the gathering here is intellectual people and we could have a conversation. Yeah, I agree with you. You have a problem when people, madam, you have a problem with when people don't sound intelligent, especially when they're having a conversation of great importance like this, isn't it?
Exactly. I have a problem when people are being sentimental.
Okay, when people are being sentimental, for example, now if somebody is here now and he started, the first comment is that una father, una mama, I believe you wouldn't like it, isn't it?
Sometimes we can do some things as passive joke. That does not mean we digress from the bone of contention.
I understand. A passive joke is understandable, but when we are having an intellectual conversation, I don't think I should come here and say all of una way there on this platform, una papa, una they talk nonsense. Then I'm trying to make a point. How do you see that?
Now, I'm going to say something. Sometime last year, 2024, in the early last year, 2024, and late last year, video made a post. It came on live like this, and I joined the live, and we got talking. We were all like on this live like this. And after which, we had to start chatting. And I told him, no, I said, there are some things I want to tell you. I won't tell you here on your live stream. Now, he said, okay, let's talk to me on my IG. And I'm in VDM's comment IG, And we are chatting. And I told him, I categorically took all the videos he had made and I responded to them with either voice notes or words. And I said, okay, this is my sentiment about this video. I think if you want to call people to, because no man is a monopoly of knowledge. No man knows it all. And the last time I talked about video educational background, it's not even well-grounded educationally. But what he's doing, he needs people who are more intellectual to be able to support him, because I do not have that. I might have the mental strength, but I do not have the physical strength that he does. So now I feel like if you want to correct somebody, we should do that in the right manner.
Okay.
But you cannot correct people by antagonizing them.
I appreciate that. Do you believe Martha, I want this conversation to be two-way conversation. I actually enjoy your reasoning and I'm resonating with it and I'm enjoying it. But however, there is norms in everything that people do. And that is why I am very can be very hard when I analyze this kind of matter. This is the first statement VDM made. I want you to listen.
All right, so today's my birthday, but I don't care about it. And please, I don't want to say happy birthday under this post. I just want your attention. Please, thank you. That's number one. Number two, to Abike Dabiri, the chairman of Nigerians in diaspora. After this post, I am giving you exactly 1 week. Exactly 1 week to find solution to this. Exactly 1 week. If after 1 week, these girls are not back to this country, I'll give you the biggest problem you have ever seen in your life. I'll bring the biggest wahala, the biggest problem that the Nigerian Diaspora Commission have ever seen. I'll give you 1 week. Abike Dabiri, 1 week. Nigerians, let me show you something.
Now, Ms. Martha, are you there?
I'm here.
Now,
I'm here.
it doesn't matter which anger he's coming with. He hasn't had any public outburst with Abike Dabiri before. He hasn't have any fight that you and I know about Abike Dabiri. Now, coming out on a public platform and be giving an ultimatum, do you think that is the best way of solving a problem?
Now, I'm going to respond to that. That is the best way of solving the problem to an officer or in a public office who is not doing their job, who has failed over time, over and over again. Let me say what I said. Sorry, I'm structuring there. All through the problems that Nigerians are having in Dubai, to be precise, do you know how many times Abike Dabiri visited that country and provided no solution to it whatsoever? I'm saying that she has never fulfilled her duty in that capacity. So calling her in such a thin voice served her right. And let me say second of all, if she felt insulted, like you are trying to presume right now, she should have said something about that. But guess what? She knows for a fact that she has not earned that right to even feel insulted. This is what we are saying. If our leaders, if we can call them out like this, if we can call our leaders out with same words, without mixing words, without acting or talking like we're still having a baby milk teeth, these people will be called to book and they will do their job or leave the office.
So you mean the
that was not the role of the Nazi. That is a role. That is Abike Dabiri's role.
That is can I say something, please? Can I say something, please? The reason I allow you so that we can engage this is because of the way you came across. And I believe that somebody have corrected you on the comment section that this is the job of NAPTEC. There's two organizations. The one that handle Nigeria in diaspora is Abike Dabiri. What does Nigeria in diaspora entail? Let me explain to you. No. Mama. Hold on, please. Hold on. Now, what does Nigeria in diaspora entail? It entails those of us that are in diaspora. I'm a Nigerian. I'm in diaspora. And if you're in Germany, if you're in America, if you're in Canada, you came here at your own will and you have a problem. And then you can reach out to Nigeria in Diaspora Commission and they can assist you. If you lose your passport and you're in a country and it's hard to get a passport in that region, you get in touch with Nigeria in Diaspora Commission and they will assist you to get what you needed. If you need repatriation of a loved one that died, you can reach out to Nigeria in diaspora to help. If a Nigerian man traveled to London on a holiday and died or lived in London and there's no family member, then you can reach out to them to help you out. These are their core responsibility. However, the ones that are taking care of the traffickers and all those things, there is a whole bunch of board and organization for that, a ministry for that, which is called NAPTEP. That one take care of that. They have their department. Now, what VDM did, it's easy to get confused over this. I don't blame VDM for getting confused over who is who about the two of them. It's easy to do that because when you hear Nigerian Diaspora Commission, you think anybody that is abroad, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, supposed to take care of it. But there's an organization that take care of that, which is NAPTEP. He was not aware of that as of the time he made these videos. He was not really have a full information of what each department is taking care of. It's like allowing custom to do the job of an immigration officer. Is quite different. So, and both of them, they are monitoring the border. Everybody have their responsibility. I believe that Abike Dabiri would have responded in a different format if VDM would have stopped the first statement he made, giving Abike Dabiri ultimatum that is going to be a hell on hell in the next 7 days if he doesn't hear from her. I don't think you can convey your message in that manner, regardless of how much you want to sugarcoat it. That is a very bad PR disaster that VDM did there. And that is the major reason. Hold on, man. Hold on. Because I'm making my statement. That is the major reason why I am actually looking at things in the direction that I'm looking at things. Because first of all, the first shot you shot was miss. And then the second one you shot was also miss, because when he finally went to the NAPTEP, the kind of energy he gave to Abike Dabiri was not given to the NAPTEP. As a matter of fact, he gave them 20 million to tell them thank you for not doing your job very well. That would be another story for another day. But I would like to allow last Mad King, go ahead.
Yeah, hello everybody.
It's been a while. How are you?
Queen Mata has basically said so many things I wanted to say. Mr. Ben, I've been coming to your listening. You know, I'm not a VDM fan. I am not your fan either. I'm not anybody's fan.
I rather have no fan than to. I rather have somebody that have a conversation like this than to have a fan. That's not my way.
I like judging everything logically. Now that tape, you sent me an invite after I said what I said after you played that tape. That tape proves nothing. So my question to you is, can you articulately explain to me how you believe VDM set everything up? Because for you to be saying it like that is so far-reaching. It's so far-reaching, you know. So you have to at least tell us how. Articulately, I don't want your feelings or your articulately. Tell us what you know, the evidence that you have, that to confidently on your ring light and say VDM set all this thing up, because you are using loaded words. And to show the candor of the man that you're criticizing all the time, he has the point of if he wants to sue you, he can sue you. You know that. You know that people being in UK don't save you for that one. If he wants to sue you, he can sue you wherever you are. Because for you to openly come out and say that it is a setup, now please explain to us with evidence, your core articulate evidence that this is a setup. I'm listening.
Thank you.
It's not hard enough. It's not hard.
It's not that. If nobody asks you to prove that VDM is lying,
Last King,
yeah, you have to come back with
Last King.
evidence to prove.
Oh, Mata, hold on. Last King, I would like to answer your questions. Did you watch the video, sir?
Sorry?
Have you watched the video?
I watched the video. I watched bits of it. I saw the ones where he brought the girls out and they were talking. And I saw you as well say that those girls are not Nigerians. I want you to actually explain to me, as if I'm a layman, but articulate a layman that is intelligent.
No, but the problem of layman that have already made up their mind to be lay is that you cannot educate them.
Because you cannot explain anything.
No. Last Mad King. Hold on, sir. Hold on. Now the problem is this, there is this guy used a very intelligent word the other day, and that word really resonates with me. And I actually love the word. He said there's an Indian adage that it is more easier to wake someone who is pretending, now who is sleeping, than to wake someone who is pretending to be sleeping. Is a word from India. It's an adage from India. Now, Mr. Last Man, Mad King, if you are pretending to be sleeping, even if I pour water on you, do you know you will not wake up?
Oh my God, this is not the.
No. It's a question I'm asking you. No. Oga, don't change the topic. We are still on the topic.
It's that people pretending to be asleep. You cannot wake them up. Mr. Ben, I am not asleep.
No. I am asking you, sir.
Person.
I am asking you.
Reasonably, answer your question. Give me your reasonable articulation.
Hold on, and I want to give it to you, sir.
You said he faked it. Tell me how he faked
it. Sir. I want to give it to you. Can we just agree on that? That somebody who is pretending to sleep is harder to work.
Somebody who's pretending to sleep. But
okay.
I'm not asleep, so give me a reasonable. Make your evidence reasonable that I can articulate it so we can know.
Okay.
Don't be just saying that somebody set something up out of the blue.
And I asked you, did you watch the video, sir?
I watched the video. Now tell me where. Give me the evidence.
And you're going to be the one explaining the evidence for me, please. I will play it and explain. I'll pause and you explain, okay? Okay. Let's go.
Nobody spoke anything they could understand. So
no, I'm playing.
The day that I went there, it was the previous day that they brought them to that NGO.
The day I arrived there was the previous day they brought them to the NGO.
Hold on, you're using DDM's own words. That's your own evidence.
Yes, I'm asking you, Oga.
You're asking me.
Oga.
I'm not here to answer your questions. I'm asking you a question.
No. I said, no, I am trying to make you understand. Jesus.
You can be educated.
Are you here to waste my time? Are you here to waste my time? Last Mad King, are you here to waste my time? Because I'm not taking it. I'm definitely not taking time waster.
Mr. Ben, can you play the audio again? My network was bad for a second. Just play the audio. I want to listen.
I don't want time waster, please. I want to have a conversation. If you can convince me that what I'm thinking is not what it is, with what is presented, because we don't have any other segment. This is what is presented, and all of our evidence is on this one.
Okay, so you're saying that all your evidence is based on DDM's words?
Based on this video and his words.
Based on the video?
Yes, and what are your evidence that based on this is saying the truth?
To depose you, hold on. So if you were sitting at a deposition, if let's say DDM sues you for defaming him, is this the video you are going to play on lawyers? Would this be your answer at a deposition?
Oh my God. I've already told you.
Whatever you say
will be used against you as evidence.
Oh my God.
Did you forget that?
Who can come up and explain why this whole thing sounds wacky as hell? How can you use? You see?
No. Do you understand that what you say?
Listen, Mr. Ben. You know what I was expecting?
Please.
You go.
What I'm expecting to hear from you is
Go ahead.
Use our head, not only being educated. You can be intellectual. I don't know. People, you guys should put up your thinking cap so that not you can be educated, but you see be lacking something. That is the ability to reason, to think on your
I'm
own.
sorry, Mr. Peace. Mr. Peace, I'm sorry, but you have not been reasoning all through this
I'm not saying it because of you.
All your questions were so unreasonable. All your questions were from the place of my You were not reasoning at all. You're not reasoning one. Anything where you talk not make any sense. I answered all your questions. All the questions you asked, I answered them, didn't I? You said why
you did not answer nothing. You answered nothing.
You said where the NGO picked the girl from. Is that one a question? That was the question.
You said the case was a criminal case. So a criminal case should be handled by the security personnel, not individual. You are just spreading like you are educated, but you have to think. You have to think. You have to think.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining.
He said they cannot exclude it. It's a security issue. It's a criminal case.
Mr. Ben, he lives on your words. Yeah, correct him and educate him.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, Mr. King. Last Mad King. I am actually following you, so we are following each other. I am not following Mr. Peace. Show that this is actually the first time this guy will hop on this live with me. I don't know him. I've never messaged him, so I am actually following you. I am your friend.
But the guy is not making reason.
No, you are the one not making reason.
Listen, Mr. Ben, yeah.
What are you talking about?
What you said. I was expecting you to say, yeah, this is the reason why I think this is a setup. I have done an investigation and I found out somebody told me that did it. Not trying to play me the guy's own video and tell me that
the audio is okay. No, that's my thing. The audio is okay for him to want that. No, if you have a situation, you can use my word against me. I say, okay, this thing you said does not correlate. Explain further. So let him play the audio and let's that.
Hello. Okay. I'm going to try to play the audio for the benefit of explaining. I don't want to explaining, not the video that we are playing. Let's go ahead and play it again. All of this will be clarified if VDM can only answer questions, though, because he's the one that went there.
If you want to ask VDM questions, I've said this before. If you want to ask me questions, you ask me question with a tone that shows that you want answers.
So you just said now that you appreciate a tone. Now, when VDM told Abike Dabiri, I give you 7 days ultimatum, you also justify it. How does that colorate?
Asking questions demands that I demand an answer. Calling you to book, calling you to do your job. I'm not asking you to do your job. She's paid them a taxpayer's money. She's answerable to us. I'm not going to call any government official and tell them, please do your job. No, I won't sugarcoat it if I'm calling them out. I will. I have worked in the media. And when I'm on air, I call them out to their face. You do it or you don't do it. You are being paid. That lifestyle is being funded by my taxpayer money. You owe me.
Have you ever, did VDM ever told you how he wants to be asked questions? Or he just chose not to answer questions?
Go to his DM. You can come to my DM. I can come to your DM and ask you questions. I think that's the first step to take, right?
No.
You say, oh, man, you posted this thing. I'm not okay with this thing you posted. Explain yourself. You might ignore because you have got tons of messages. Because you know, when there is like constant back and forth and all of that, and you can also ask this question. You can also ask me a question in my video, like, you know what? Oh, you posted this thing. What do you mean by this? What happened to this girl? What happened to this?
Do you Mata? Do you base in Nigeria or do you base in diaspora?
What? I'm in Nigeria, so I'm feeling the heat. I'm here in Nigeria.
Okay. Now we're gonna play this video right now, And because I want to put this to a bed today, and my stand is that VDM arranged this to create content, and I also said nothing will come out of it. I said those children are not returning. They are not Nigerian. They are Niger Republic. They confirm it. They said it. There is no any evidence to say that they are Nigerians. I mean, those young kids. Okay, I made that one clear. Hold on. Let me drop. Let me drop my point. I want to drop it. I say that VDM arranged that for content, and I've also said that VDM, the 3 girls that VDM presented, that one of them said he was coming back from school in Ibadan, and they picked her up, and then she found herself in Ivory Coast. I also say that VDM arranged it, and everything that I came up with came from the video that VDM presented, which I analyze, and I come to the conclusion that the VDM that video is a fat lie. It is now on VDM to prove that it's not a fat lie, but I know he's not going to prove anything, because as far as his followers are concerned, they've already accepted it as the ultimate truth. And I keep saying on this platform that VDM is like INEC. Whatever they declare you the winner, they will ask you to go explain tire. They will not explain how they get the winning number. And I keep saying it. And I am saying it today again, that the adventure of VDM to Ivory Coast is nothing but a content and manipulation to gain people's trust or keep his follower engaged. And he has all the chance now to now prove me wrong or prove the doubters wrong. For example, provide the mother the school where the young lady was going in Ibadan. I'm sure if we are afraid of exposing the NGO in Ivory Coast, we shouldn't be afraid to expose a school in Ibadan where that girl was returning from, and they take her and she appeared in Ivory Coast. The mother of that child in Ibadan should not be afraid to come out and say, that's my daughter. I've been looking for her all this while. I report to this police station. Do you think that is difficult to find out?
Mr. Ben, can I lay my submission on everything you said thus far? Number one, let's agree that VDM planned everything, he arranged everything like you stated.
Yeah.
My question to you is this. If he did arrange everything like you stated, why would a man in his sane senses call out Abike Dabiri with that tool?
It's part of the drama.
Number one, hold on. It's part of the drama. What if peradventure Abike becomes temperamental and decides to react in a very audacious form and not the way she reacted? So is Abike also part of the drama by just responding on a Twitter by just saying Naptip is in charge of this, not me? Is that a response of someone who is part of a drama? Number two, sorry to say. Number three, I have said this before, I'm going to say it again. When a crime is under investigation, you do not reveal details such as location, where that scene took place, or whoever brought that information to the fore. You don't reveal that. So I don't know why we are still asking why the NG was not shown. It's not supposed to be shown. Number three, lastly, I think we also come to also understand and accept the fact that VDM is not a media person. VDM has no knowledge of broadcasting or journalism. If a journalist is handling the case like VDM is handling it, a journalist will present that case different from the angle VDM is presenting it. VDM is presenting those cases and handling as a common, simple Nigerian who is not in the course, who is not.
Okay, ma. Let me lay down. Go ahead.
This lady, Mr. Mata, I think you watched that video without a single understanding of the whole clip or what you have spoken so far. You have shot yourself in the left. First and foremost, let me correct you there. The NGO is not the culprit of the crime scene. The NGO was a rescuer of those guests. So
exactly, it still will not be shown. Yes, I know. It still will not be shown.
No, you don't. Let me correct you.
I I'm not disrespecting you, and I'm not taking any disrespect from you.
No, this
Whatever
is
your
not
name
about
is.
disrespect. This is
So
not
how can I
disrespect.
say?
I'm telling you, you're not correct. I'm telling you, you're not correct because you speak like someone who's not having enlightened. The NGO is a rescuer, and it needs to be shown to the world that this NGO rescued this guest. It's the first thing any end of story. Thank you
So
very
the
much.
fact that the
Thank
info
you.
was not shown automatically makes that claim a lie.
Okay, Miss Mata. Now these are the Miss Mata. Miss Mata. Miss Mata. Miss Mata. Let me load it down. Miss Mata. Let me load it down. Miss Mata. Let me load it down for you. No. I need to load it down because even if you go, I'll still drop it. It's recorded. VDM said I was in a hotel. He was in a hotel. They called him. There was 11-year-old child. There was traffic, and they knocked the girl, and the girl contact HIV. Number one, that is a very important information. They didn't call VDM to come and see 10 girls. Or hold on now. I'm laying something down, please. They didn't call VDM to come and see 10 girls. He was going there for the 11-year-old girl. He go into that building. They say 11-year-old girl has gone. Gone where? Question mark. We leave it there. VDM did not ask gone where. What is going on here? It's 11-year-old girl. You people have already secured it. That's why you called me. And I dress in this Barbariga and I buy Indomie to come and see the girl. Where the girl go? Now, that have already bring safeguarding issue to that NGO or to that orphanage home and bring their characters and their practices into question already, because they have already secured the 11-year-old girl. So where did the 11-year-old girl go? Now, VDM should have elaborate more and tell us, oh, they say the 11-year-old girl has run away or somewhere. But VDM quickly, under 1 second, jumped from the 11-year-old girl to the 10 girls that were trafficked. On the same statement, VDM said they trafficked them to come and do X work. On the same video, VDM also said they trafficked them to come and do Alemajeri. On the same video, VDM said that they were from Niger. The girls, they were from Kano. The girls say repeatedly they are Niger. They are not Kano. Now, VDM also said they say they trafficked them from Kano to Niger, then they back there, then from Niger to Ivory Coast to come and do X work or begging. We don't know. The story is not adding up. It's completely lies. It's fabricated. Hold on, ma. Hold on. Madam, hold on. I told you already, I need to make my point. It's a complete lies, and it's a fat lies. Now, it is on VDM, and on the NAPTEC, he gave 20 million to come and prove what we are saying here. But I can guarantee you, screen record this and keep it. Those girls, they are not Nigerians. It was a lie. The one that says she's from Ibadan, she was kidnapped along the road. Where is the parent of that one? If they cannot bring the small kid, let them bring those one out now. At least make we see those ones. This is 3 weeks later, 20 million given, and we still did there. Nothing. There is no criminal investigation. They are Nigerian. All they need to do. The same VDM came out and show you document of how many people have been trafficked, and it was counting document. So any government department that can give such a data to VDM should be able to provide document for these children to fly back to Nigeria. Why do you think it's not happening? Because they have discovered it is a fat lies. Fat, when I mean fat, like big lies.
The government discovered it's a fat lie.
Yes.
VDM is working freely.
No, VDM is not working freely. You don't understand. I said VDM is working for the accomplishment of this government agenda over Nigerian people. I mean, make my point clear. Don't let me repeat myself again. But since we want to argue for argument's sake, I'm not going to entertain it. Yes.
Half and half truth, sir. You still have to convince me. All this,
Mr. Alaskin, I cannot convince you of anything because you are pretending you are sleeping.
You said you've been saying something, and that lady Marcus said something.
No. Listen.
Let me
Everything Mr. Ben said, yeah.
You said, listen, wait,
Logic man, I know.
let you speak.
Calm down. Let me make my point.
Wait,
This is not your profile. This is not your area. You always stay here.
Wait.
Let me make a point.
Wait,
Then
I
we
want
can
you to
talk.
wait. You wait.
What? You just came up.
You dey talk since for year. That lady Martha said something, and you quickly agreed to what she said, whereas you have been asking them a question. When the lady said something, you agreed. That means you are a 1 minute man. You don't know why I have an opinion of your own. I don't know why we're listening.
When somebody says something in line with the way I am thinking, I will agree with them. Isn't that you come up here and you agree with Mr. Ben because Mr. Ben said something that is in line with your thinking. The woman made a point there, and I am still waiting for that thing to be proven to me because everything you just explained here.
You are a 1 minute man, my friend. Not when you want to when make me believe you. You want somebody
that doesn't agree with you, yeah, or insulting them or trying to, it shows that you have already lost your argument or you don't have anything to. If that's the way that you guys are gonna go, you can drop me, I beg. I don't get time for this kind of rubbish.
We're not doing rubbish here, sir.
You want me to go? If you're going to be muting me,
I'm not muting you. You see my hand?
Boy, your acolyte, Logic Man, to stop muting me.
Can I be very, very honest with you?
Yeah.
Now, everything you represent here today represent non-logical. You are very, very biased in your analysis of this video. Please let me make my point, please. And I will appreciate you. You will make yours. And as you can see, you know where my stand is when it comes to critical matter like this. I've asked you already, if you are in the position and you are called from your hotel to come and meet 11-year-old girl, and you go there, they say 11-year-old girl has gone, what would you do?
If I got there and they said 11-year-old girl has gone, I'll ask where the girl is. But if there are other people there that need help, my attention will be on the ones there.
So the 11-year-old girl can be sacrificed. Is that what you mean? 11-year-old girl.
Circumstances.
Eh?
You come into a place where you are told, where you have been told that there is a crime, yeah, being committed, and you come in and that particular crime that you were told about is not happening, but you see other things bad happening there. You can focus your attention on the current ones.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Do you think there was a crime happening in that orphanage home that have already secured those children? Is there any crime happening? What kind of crime do you think is happening there at that time?
Where the 11-year-old girl was.
No, where those 9 girls were and 3 other girls. Is there any crime happening that you notice?
They were trafficked from their country.
And then they've been rescued, secured.
In an orphanage, yeah, but they're still stranded.
No, that's not a crime.
No, but it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem, but that's no longer a crime. Where do you think a crime is? The 11-year-old guy that's gone away, that ran away. Don't you think that is a major crime now?
So, okay, so you expect somebody to come in, okay, as he came in there, the 11-year-old girl is gone. He should now, in a foreign country where he's and then ignore the other ones. Is that what you're trying to say?
So, VDM went to the building. They say 11-year-old girl has gone. They say 11-year-old has gone. and he didn't ask them where. You just told me now you would have asked them where. You would have inquired for the safety of that girl. Has it gone back to where they traffic her?
And besides, Logic Man, let me answer your question. Besides you having the video, since you have no other evidence, how did you know that without camera on? How do you know that he didn't in the background ask about the girl?
You see?
Yeah, is the major character of this whole story. So that should
Logic Man, I am talking with Mr. Ben now.
Yeah, we can interject.
You can interject.
You are putting logic to this. You're not putting
Tell
logic to this.
the Nigerian girl with HIV is the main character of this whole story. So
Yeah, so how do you know?
when you
How
get
do
to
you
the
know?
place, we don't
How
know
do
when
you know
you
that
didn't
didn't inquire off camera?
You need to explain this to us. That's what we're saying. Let's have an open mind. If you were involved in this kind of investigation and you went to a place for the main purpose of that girl with the HIV, what will you do? Are you not going to
Okay, so Logic Man.
That's not how we think.
Logic Man.
Girl is the main
Logic Man. So your concern is about the 11-year-old girl, yeah? So you
That should be the first thing. That's the
VDM
first
should have
step.
done more. Okay.
That's not what I said.
Listen to me, Oga. Listen to me, Oga. I'm not shouting. I am just gently. Let us.
I'm not shouting, sir. I'm not telling you, but I'm like,
Let's use our heads here.
you're not using your head.
Somebody called me. Somebody called me to find out a 3-year-old girl.
These are all times
Oga Ben, don't stop me when I'm trying to explain something.
You don't explain anything. You are just literally, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what you are explaining. Just, I want you to drop yourself now because you're not making sense. I'm sorry. I don't want to insult you. Thank you. Bye-bye. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to insult you. I don't want to insult you.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
I think this is the third time I've seen this live, so I just decided to pop in so that I'm not here to actually raise up any kind of points or whatever. I'm actually here to say that you see this VDM issue, bro. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria somebody is actually trying to do something, and he has to be applauded for that. Even if sometimes he goes wrong.
It's not the first time, my brother. It's not the first time.
Even if sometimes,
when you say first time, not your word.
I said even if
people have been doing it a lot because some people don't come to camera to do it.
And some people are not backed up by the government.
Bro, when I say the first time, what I mean by that is there has never been this kind of force.
Yeah, because do you know where there's this kind of force now?
Bro, let me just land. And it's not like I'm trying to argue anything, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
There has never been this kind of force from anybody showing bravery and fearlessness. See, you need to understand the fact that Nigeria, the country where we come from, if we look at our leaders, you see them, they can never fault themselves. Even if they do something wrong, you see the other leader coming out to defend the person. While we, the whole citizen, knows that what these people are doing is rubbish. But they keep what? They keep defending themselves.
That's exactly what you are doing.
Wait, I'm coming. I'm driving.
You cannot go anywhere, sir. You cannot drive anywhere. Oga, sorry. Oga, you cannot land. That's exactly what VDM supporters are doing. Now, if VDM, hold on, I want to give you no, Oga, please. I've already talked for 2 hours. No, let me speak. You will intrude now. If VDM package himself like this and you elect him into the Senate, is that when you will be asking him question?
Bro, may you let me learn first. let him learn.
I don't want time waster, please. Don't give me lecture that is recycled.
I'm so sorry to say something to stop you right there. I'm not trying to stop you, but I just want to say something. No, even if I hate you or I have something against you, whenever you do something right, I will still applaud you for it. Though somebody is saying something, if this place is an open floor, you want people to say their mind. You give somebody the chance to say his mind.
Does VDM give you a chance to say your mind on his platform?
Just because I'm not telling you I'm supporting this person.
No, you are supporting him.
Just because he's not flowing.
I say, does VDM give you a chance to say his mind on his platform?
Bro, the only person you support here is because he's on your side.
No, you don't understand.
That's just the fact. See, the truth.
I have brought over 10 of you here this evening.
Bro, the truth is that you are living on the content on VDM. That's just the basic truth.
Oh, you think I'm making money?
Somebody is trying to highlight a point. You don't allow the person to talk. It is not supposed to be like that. Do you get it? It's just best you because I've been seeing your life. There has been no day you have actually applauded.
I cannot applaud a lie. He's a liar.
Everything.
I say he's a liar. Yes.
He's a liar. So you mean there is no truth in all he has been doing?
Do you believe there's a lie in what he's been doing? Do you believe the Oga Sky? Hold on there, please. I want to talk. Do you believe Mr. Two Flow Music? Do you believe there has been lie in everything he's been doing or not?
Bro, see, let me tell you something. If you look at the internet, people criticize VDM when he goes wrong. And sometimes he comes out and he acts out of emotion and he says those words. No, that does not change the fact that when he does something right,
I say he's lying. Oga, I say he's lying.
Bro, it's not everything that is lying, bro.
I know, but do you believe there's a lie in what he's saying?
There's something I understand here, bro. You have an agenda, and if there is anybody that's the agenda, that person is
Sky, come on, Sky, you are smarter than this. Sky, you are definitely smarter than this. Where do you grow up? Where do you grow up? Nah, come on, we're Nigerian. You can see where you grow up.
You brought people up. The only person here that you are okay with is Mr. Logic Man. The reason why is on your side. We don't have to be on your side for you to give us.
No, don't say that. It's not what it means. You just said something. I will hold it at your words. You said VDM, not everything is God is a lie. That means you're telling me now if someone lies to you and the person comes out to tell you the truth, you believe that person. That's what you are saying.
You understand? You don't just bring people up because they are on your own side. To bring them down because this person is not on your own side. The only person you're okay with right now is Mr. I will still say it because he's on your side. That's not how.
I'm sorry. I want to listen to you. Then you go ahead, or Two Flow Music should go ahead. I'm not afraid of questioning.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Question right now is that
Logic Man, mute yourself, please. Yes, go ahead.
I think people talking about he went there because he was they dropped his attention to something going on over there.
To 11-year-old girl.
Now about 11-year-old girl.
Yes.
And he got there, he asked of the 11-year-old, and they said the girl is gone or has gone. I'm not there. I don't watch everything. You know, when you guys were talking about it was interesting. I wanted to hear more. Until I saw the way you responded to the other guy that went down. You're saying since when he got there, the girl wasn't there anymore. For you, if you were in his shoe, you would have left the other people to go search for somebody you don't know where he or she is. I understand that was the main reason he was there in the first place. But now when he got there, the girl wasn't there anymore. So are you saying he should have left every other person there? Or he would not even bring the attention of Nigeria to this particular one that is at hand? Or he will run after the one who don't even know where they are at the moment? That's my question.
Sky.
I'm listening.
Okay, your question was, you said if I should, if I'm suggesting that VDM should have start asking more about the girl, the 11-year-old girl, instead of leaving that 11-year-old girl and concentrate his attention on the one that has already been secured. Yes, because he was not there. VDM was not there to rescue anybody. They've already been rescued. I said they've already, hold on, sir. I said those 11 girls that was there, they've already been saved. Logic Man, can you mute yourself? I can hear myself on your mic. I said those girls have already been secured.
Yeah.
They are already in the orphanage home. Now, VDM said the 11-year-old girl, which was the reason why he came to the building, is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, VDM also said they brought the girl there. I want to ask you a question. Listen to this video, please, before you can answer it yourself for me.
Ivory Coast for sex, function properly. Now, those girls you are seeing on that video, those children, they were trafficked to Ivory Coast for sex. Those kids, they are below 13 years old. Now, I will explain why they are crying. They are crying because the day that I went there, it was the previous day that they brought them to that NGO. That was when they were rescued. Now,
did you hear what he said? Sky?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He said they rescued them from somewhere and brought them to the NGO. Did you hear that part, sir?
Mm-hmm.
It was yesterday they rescued them from somewhere and brought them to the NGO. Means they are now saved.
They are now safe because they are under an NGO, right?
Yes, they are now in an orphanage home, secured.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
So, yeah.
Keep listening.
During the period that they were trafficked, nobody spoke anything they could understand. So when I came to the orphanage, I'm going to be playing another part of this video, right? Where they will speak. When I came to the orphanage, the reason that brought me there is when they alerted me that...
What did he say? The reason that brought me there is when they alerted me.
Yes, I heard that part. Mm-hmm.
So what was the reason why VDM went into that building?
Wait, I understand everything you're saying.
Okay.
We went there because they alerted him that there is an 11-year-old girl who is, I think they say she was living with HIV or something, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, when he got there, what happened?
Okay, listen.
There's a Nigerian girl, 11 years old, who is HIV positive. They brought her there for trafficking. They slept with the girl and they infected her.
They brought her there for trafficking. There, what is there? Where is there? Is it at the orphanage home or is it in Ivory Coast? Mr. Sky, don't laugh. It's serious matter here. Now, he said they brought her there. Where is there? Is it Ivory Coast as a country or in that orphanage home?
So you literally heard him talking about trafficking. They traffic the person to NGO or Ivory Coast. It's Ivory Coast, of course.
So you see when how I deal with matter is we have to be very honest based on the video, because out of your mouth we will define what is true or what is lie. Now, we've concluded now that he said they brought her there. We don't know where it is. Let's just assume it's Ivory Coast instead of the orphanage home. Okay?
Wait, do they traffic people to orphanage?
No. But he's the one that said they brought her there. So I'm being factual here. We're using English. There.
The little girl in question, she in Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay, so what are you talking about traffic? When he said the traffic there, you have to wait. Bro, reserve your energy. Just reserve. There is no way you can actually.
Mr. Flo, when you are having your own statement, everybody allow you. I know you have a lot to say. Allow me to deal with my program. Because tomorrow you people will say Ben is biased. I'm not biased. I'm analyzing and I'm giving him a chance to help me analyze it.
Oh, bro, I'm so sorry to say, I don't know your age, but I will say you're biased.
Okay, I agree. Okay, you are not biased. Help me analyze this.
I will say you're biased.
I say you are not biased. I agree I'm biased. Help me analyze this yourself. Is it fair? Okay.
This is what is going on. Getting there, they said the girl is no longer there. That doesn't mean I might not do something else to act or that talking from asking about that girl. Yes, that is a fact. I'm not trying to defend VDM to tell you he's a saint, he's perfect, he's this. Even me talking, I'm not perfect. You, the host, you're not perfect. But there's something I'm trying to say. You're just saying everything he said is a lie. This one is a lie. He didn't do anything. Everything you're trying to let you want to convince us that VDM is just a liar.
No. I am basing my fact on this video, nothing else, sir. Please forgive me if that's what you think.
He went there for a reason. He got there. They said the girl was no longer there. There are other girls, underage girls, that were still there. Then he tried to draw the attention of Nigerians and the government to this stuff. You are talking about NGO. Is that NGO in Nigeria or in Ivory Coast? We have been to other African countries. Bro, I know how they treat us. I'm not trying to paint them black or bad. They are good people. They are also bad people over there.
Okay.
He went there. He saw those guys under NGO. So he should not say any other thing.
Okay. If you are the one that went there.
Bro, Sky, don't stress yourself. That's the reason why we deserve the leaders we have. We as Nigerians.
Yes, now, honestly speaking, Nigeria deserve the leader they have because the reason.
Because if somebody is making effort in that country, we the youth, now when they try to bring.
Actually, do you know Tinubu is making a great effort?
Why the leaders, when they say that they kill us for that country, you people, nobody will come outside and go face them. Then the only person that can be able to support them when they even try it. Who will be the youth? Not those who was the bad person. Only the youth bad because those leaders, even whenever they are wrong, nobody ever. Who you make question them? People they die.
We cannot question.
The only person even trying the best when they say we the youth supposed to support as a youth ourselves. That's not whatever he's doing. We then criticize the person. Tell me how we grow.
Oga, we are not criticizing. I am telling you, Oga. I am telling you. No, it's very sad. I know. I understand you. I am telling you that VDM lied.
Okay, wait. Even if you were talking about it's okay. Anybody can lie. You know, even you. You understand? But there is nothing I want you to understand. So this means that he should not be doing what he is doing because
No, sir. I'm not saying he should not do what he's doing. Let us know where he stands. So if I lie to you now, for example, now, Sky, I want to bring your attention. Recently, Flow, Flow Music.
As a Nigerian that is tired of the situation of Nigeria,
I won't lie to you. So many Nigerians were tired of this situation for our country. You understand? I'm not coming here to come and tell you VDM is a sin. That's not my problem. I don't know him from anywhere. I watch him the way you say it. But I want to ask now, because if everybody should put up their effort, the little way we can,